This is VR for Global Politics.
My life is a party, my home is the club. I party like a rock star, dance until I drop. My life is a
Unlike what you will probably be having in your class time, we'll be focusing on the core concepts of the course, and thus this can help support your studies in class, as I know for my case that we study more case studies rather than the core concepts. So hopefully this will help you. Today we'll be discussing the foundational unit. It's the foundation unit. It's like very important. So yeah. The foundation unit is divided into 4 different core concepts. Okay, so first let's talk about power. What is power? Power is the ability to influence certain actions and results. Power comes in many different forms. The 3 of the older types of power are military, economical, and social power. Then there is the newest kind, which is cyber power. However, this power has still not been studied, so you can kind of just throw it out the window. So now that we have classified the power into different types, we can also look at a different kind of type classification. They are hard, smart, and soft. Hard power is wherein one forces a country to take certain actions through the use of, more often than not, violent or pressuring actions, while soft power is the usage of persuasive methods that are not as much influensive but have impact in the long run. Smart power is a combination between the 2 of them. Military power is normally held by states. This is due to the fact that they have a certain sovereignty over military matters, and they would not allow any other such factor to grow. However, there do exist other actors who hold military power. These include terrorists, and basically terrorists, and freedom fighters. However, it would be more appropriate to say non-state actors who have active purposes in certain unstable states. Then we can talk about economical power. In this constantly growing country, growing world, multinational companies continue to hold more and more power over economical power. However, some suggest that the states are allowing these multinational companies to grow, as if they did not, it would be easily possible to stop these multinational companies from holding any economical power. Then there is social power. Social power comes in the form of wherein one action, like for example, many people watch TV shows. Certain TV shows aired that are from USA will show USA in a certain positive light, thus being a type of social power. Disney is a form of a multinational company that holds soft power. However, their social power is not one that can actively be used against other actors. There are theories about power, which are divided into realism and liberalism. Realism states that the only official effective power is hard power, wherein realism, which states that there is only hard power and no other type of power, like every country for itself. Thus, hard power is the most effective manner of control over its citizens. Then there is liberalism, which states that soft power and other such methods can be used effectively to cooperate between different states so as to allow a better communication across the globe. These theories will keep coming up later on in the course, so they're very important to remember. Now let's discuss sovereignty. Sovereignty is the ability to control and influence certain actions of the global populace. There are 2 types of sovereignty: internal and external. Internal sovereignty is how states act in their own borders. For example, certain nations still have monarchy, wherein the monarch holds absolute sovereignty over the nation inside its borders. Then there's external sovereignty, which is wherein states interact with and can influence other states that are outside their borders. Superpowers often have greater amount of external sovereignty. For example, USA or UK or France. Many theorists claim that state sovereignty is becoming a thing of the past very quickly. However, many argue against it, considering the fact that many states still hold their power, despite the fact that equal number of states do not hold power and are now infringed with war and influences of non-state actors within their borders. Now let's talk about interdependence. There is intergovernmental organizations. Intergovernmental organizations are based on treaties wherein governments come together, form a treaty, form an organization to oversee the treaty execution. For example, there is the OPCW, which is looking into the destruction of chemical weapons. Then there is the EU, wherein it allows for free border access as well as circulation of economy. That was an example of the economic IGO. But finally, here we shall discuss legitimacy. This is the final core concept of global politics. Now, global politics foundational unit. So there are different sources of legitimacy. There's democracy, wherein the legitimacy comes from the approval of the common population. Then there is constitutions, which are written down and passed down with the help of the government. And the international law, wherein when states abide by certain laws, they are accepted as states rather than. There's legitimacy of non-state groups. For example, IGOs I mentioned earlier were based off treaties. So in case their treaties were nullified, then they would not be legit. And in case the original treaty is nullified, the organization themselves do not have any legitimacy. Then there are NGOs who need to abide by certain rules and laws set by any host country so as to be legitimate. That was all.
Hi, thanks for watching this video from our video revision series. To watch other videos from this subject, click the playlist on the right. And to see the bloopers of this video, click the video to the left. Make sure to leave a comment with any topics, suggestions you may have, and subscribe to see when it comes out.